Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a while, but here we are. If you're new here, kindly subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that every time we upload a new video, you'll be notified and you're not going to miss out. So guys, how have you been? I hope you've been amazing. I hope your year is still taking you well. I hope February has started off well and at a high note. So it's been a while since I did this, but yeah, here we go. So today I'm going to talk about knowing your boundaries, know your limits. Yeah, so what are your thoughts on this? I always feel like there are people who tend to cross other people's boundaries. I know you may be asking, so how do you know your boundaries, or how do you know that someone has set certain boundaries for themselves? Okay, when you talk about boundaries, it may be in a lot of perspective. Like you may look at it from many angles. So, okay, imagine you're just there chilling out and then someone comes and asks you, yeah, so hi. First of all, not just someone and not just anyone. This is someone you haven't talked to for ages, for centuries. You do not even know about them that much, or it's been quite a while. And they're asking you, yeah, hi, so how are you? How have you been? Are you married? How many children do you have? Are you still in school? Where? Like, I feel like some of these questions are very personal, and some of these questions you do not need to ask someone unless they willingly tell you. But you're so used to, you want to find so much about someone that you do not know how it's going to hurt them. I know most of the people out here are very insensitive. You just meet with someone and you're asking them, did you get married? Do you have kids? I mean, relax. If they want to tell you that information, they're going to tell you, but there's a reason they're keeping that from themselves. Or someone is married for like 5 years and you're asking them, wait, why don't you have any child at the moment? I feel like some of these questions are very personal. What are your thoughts on this? Have you ever had such an experience where you feel uncomfortable that someone is asking you questions that you're very uncomfortable answering? And some of these questions, okay, you might have the answers to them, but they might be so uncomfortable, or you do not feel the need to answer them because of the nature of your relationship. Of course, you do not expect that. We have not been talking, we're just acquaintances, for lack of a better word. We just know each other, and you want to find out every detail of my life. I know there are people who are very comfortable with giving out any and every information about themselves, but there are some other people, some of us are very reserved. So because you never know the nature of someone when you meet them, don't assume they're the type of people who like giving out every detail about them or giving up every information about them. So you need to be very careful. Some of these questions can really leave a very huge mark on someone's heart, or rather, what I'm trying to say is that some of these questions can really hurt someone. There are people who are going to, okay, they are not going to show you that they've been hurt, and they might even actually answer you. They might say, okay, I'm studying here and here, or I do not have any children, I'm not married, but they're going to feel hurt, or rather they're going to question, wait, why do you want to know such? Rather, they'll feel uncomfortable. So to establish a rapport, or rather to maintain a good relationship with someone, especially people you haven't talked to for a very long time, try to be as sensitive as possible. Try to be respectful. Try to put yourself in their situations and think, if I am in this other person's shoes, would I like to be asked the questions that I am asking them? Would I feel comfortable answering the same questions that I am asking them? And unless you put yourself in your situation, you're never going to know how it would feel, or rather how it feels when you try to cross the boundaries by seeking to know information that is not necessary. I mean, some of these things are none of your business. you do not need to inquire so much unless you have other unknown intentions, which are very selfish. Yeah, it's actually very selfish of you to seek too much information about someone, and like you're insisting that they should reveal it to you, yet they're not comfortable doing so. So you need to be very sensitive. You need to watch your mouth, basically. Do not just blabber and ask them these and things and wait that they're going to answer. And some people are quite difficult, because if you're asking someone a very difficult question, or rather a very uncomfortable question, and they do not answer, some of you would tend to be very mad, and you're like, okay, why is she not telling me? Why is he not answering me that question? Yeah. Or rather, you're still insisting, and maybe the person is giving you an answer. Okay, there are people who will not give you an answer, but they'll try to dismiss that topic because they feel uncomfortable. Rather, they'll tell you some responses like, okay, you just wait, you'll see, or hey, I'll tell you about that next time. So if you find someone is responding something like that, or is giving you such a response, try to understand that they're uncomfortable with this topic or this question that you're asking them, but they do not want to dismiss you at that moment. So what they're doing is they're trying to postpone that information for next time, or rather they're trying to they're just trying to dismiss you, and they're just escaping that truth because they do not want to get into that. And also they are trying to be very respectful of you, because otherwise as well they might as well tell you that is none of your business, of which it is true, it is none of your business. So they're trying very much to be respectful. So learn to find out, learn to identify the signs when you're having a conversation with someone, so that you may establish whether or not you're crossing the boundaries. If you're having a conversation with someone and you notice that they're trying to get uncomfortable, notice where to draw the line and do not cross that line, because you need to respect people's boundaries. You need to mind your business in when it comes to personal questions. Do not seek for answers that are going to make the other person uncomfortable. So I hope, yeah, that is it for today. If you've had such an experience, if you've had someone asking you very uncomfortable questions, or questions you feel like that's none of their business, and you try to dismiss them off, feel free to comment down below. And don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. So until next time, this is it for today. My name is Purity, and this is the Ms.Matheri Show.